Should a person's past matter?
No. And the reason why I say that, because people evolved. So you could be one person like when you were 20, but you grow up. Everything is all about evolution.
Okay.
So the more you evolve, I mean, if you don't change, then it matters. But if you change within yourself, then it definitely matters.
My homie only killed a few people, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about
he's
nothing
different now.
severe like that. I'm not talking nothing severe like that. I'm talking about just like,
No,
you
man,
know,
I felt you, man. Like my boy, the people's like, why you hang out with him? He killed all those people. I was like, yo, it was back in the day, man. Like people evolved.
That shit was months ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? And they fucking
Allegedly.
they deserved it.
They deserved
from what
it,
I heard.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? They was
all
they
alleged.
said-
All
Yeah,
alleged.
your past don't matter. That's like what a credit
Yeah.
score is. So
Exactly.
it don't matter.
All right, so you're saying no because people evolve. Okay, what about you?
I feel like it depends because, like you said earlier about him killing people, I feel like it depends what they were doing in their past, but for the most part, no.
No, but depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they did.
What is something that is unacceptable for, I guess, a past?
That's unacceptable.
Yeah, what would be an example of where their past does matter if you want to give one?
Like killing people, raping people, crazy shit like that. Like
Mm.
just stuff that's insane as fuck.
Stealing.
Yeah. Well,
So what if
yeah.
like Shorty was like, this is a serious question. I'm not
Okay.
joking. I'm not joking. What if she was like, she used to like get like gang banged and shit, like legit gang bang, like 5-6 dudes. But you know, that's when she was like
All right,
20,
Twitch.
man.
No, she liked
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
She liked that.
But she evolved.
No, she did not.
You can't say
evolve.
gang bang on YouTube.
Guys, come on, YouTube and Rumble.
Damn, every time I'm on YouTube,
YouTube is
come
fine.
on.
No.
YouTube, yeah, Twitch. We're gonna kill Twitch, Facebook,
You
and
can't
Twitter.
say you
Come
can't
on
say
over, guys.
gang bang on Twitch. Damn, man, I thought this was America.
You got to
Kinda
take
You
weird.
said no. You said no, but it depends. All right, what about you? Does it does a
So the
person's
gang bang
past-
doesn't matter. Wait a minute. I don't
Wait,
know.
that does.
Good.
Okay.
It does?
That does. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Does a person's past matter?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I guess yes,
Why?
because it just depends, you know, like what they did, I would say.
Mm.
But then it's like a gray area because people do change. Like they're, you know, it really depends on the situation, what happened. Yeah. So
Okay. That was another fence sitter answer. So yes, but depends. So you say mostly it does matter in most scenarios.
not and just if it's crazy. If it's crazy, like somebody if he
But
killed
crazy is
somebody
subjective.
or you right about that.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person. Like it depends on who
Is
it
asking?
is. No, like if you're in
Like
a
who we
relationship.
killed.
No, listen, if you're in a relationship or you're about to be like you're talking to this guy and he's like, okay, well, this, you know, this so and so. If you really care about this person, if you can look past it, I feel like it, like you said, it's subjective.
Yeah.
It is all subjective, you know? So
Okay. What about you? Does a person's past matter?
No,
No. Okay. Why not?
I feel you.
because I like to get my own point of view on a person, so I'm not going to judge them by their past.
Okay. You judge by the present.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
I would say no too, just
Why?
because I feel like most people are different with who they surround themselves with. Like I could be a different person with you, I could be a different person with you. It's just like I feel like it's just the vibe. Like that makes sense.
No,
Okay, so-
I get it because when I was in Chicago, it was a different motherfucker. I was just, on the South Side, I was different than I am now, you know. But people evolve, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, no reason for any law enforcement to go looking into anything what I just said, right? It's all past statute of limitations.
So you said no because vibes change. Is that?
I just feel like certain people are different with other people.
Okay.
It don't,
So, like,
it
a
don't matter if
guy-
he molested those kids.
Oh.
You're
No,
father for your children.
No,
You're a father for your children.
Yeah, man.
It don't matter if he didn't pay his bills and go bankrupt. He's going to be responsible now.
Yeah, man, he just don't pay
Get the fuck
banks.
out
He's
of here.
different around bankers than he is around you.
No,
I
it's
get
just not like that super dangerous stuff. It's just, I guess, more personality wise.
Yeah, no,
All right.
I mean, I know some killers who are like real nice to
So you
women,
know a lot of
but like they like.
Comparing it to killers.
I got a eclectic pass. But people evolve. People evolve. All right, my
Exactly.
friends.
Okay. What about you? Should a person's past matter?
I'm gonna say no and piggyback off of Odessa.
Mhm.
Bless you.
And what she said about like I'm not gonna judge what someone did before I stepped into their life. Like,
Okay.
you know.
All right. So you're not going to judge what they did before you stepped in.
Mhm.
Okay. What about you?
I don't think a past should define anybody. I think you learn from your past. I think you grow. I think you every day you
Mhm.
grow.
Go, Queen.
You go through experiences. You learn from it. A past will never define you. If you let your past define you, it will define you.
Exactly. Like check it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like I never been to space, but I can say I'm a fucking. I used to be an astronaut. I can just say it, right? Because it's like my past doesn't define me, so I can just say that I'm an astronaut. Even though I
That's
never been
extreme.
to
That's
space.
extreme.
No, I'm saying my past. No, I'm with you, baby. My past doesn't define me. I'm an astronaut.
Okay, if you want to believe that, then go for it.
You know
Go
what I'm
for
saying?
it.
Yes, Queen.
There you go.
Yes, Queen.
Fantastic.
You want to be an alien? You go be an alien.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Fresh, you can finally identify as that lawnmower you wanted to be.
There you go. If you want to be a woman, you go be a woman. If you think you're a woman 5 years ago, be a woman.
Do you believe in the use of pronouns? Oh, now you backtrack. Fantastic. See, it's all a bunch of bullshit.
Okay. I do
Okay.
to a certain extent. There's a line
Where's that line for you?
when you want to do surgeries to change it.
Well, your past doesn't define you, man. So if you used to be a fucking man, right now your past doesn't define you, man.
We're not gonna bring religion into this. However, God put you on this earth the way you are. Appreciate it, love it.
But he
Do
did
not
that in the
change it.
past. It doesn't define you.
No.
People evolve.
No. Your parents, they did stuff and you were born.
Yeah.
You don't change it.
That was
Like,
the
what?
past, though, man. Your past doesn't define you, man. I was with you. We was on the same page for a minute.
No.
But
If
now you like not. Yo, you
no.
changed.
Keep listening.
You changed. You're not the same.
Exactly. I wasn't the same as 5 years ago. Let me
Your
evolve.
past doesn't define you. No, I get you.
That was,
I get it. No, that was like Jedi.
on that with female.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I have
that's
an understanding.
They
of-
have views, and then once they're challenged, it's like, whoa.
I have understandings.
Wait, question. Can I be a lawnmower?
You can be anything you want.
Come on, man.
Incredible.
You can be
Come on,
anything
man.
you
What about
want.
you? Should a person's past matter?
It kind of all depends, in my opinion.
Yeah, in general, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Only because I mean, geez, it's just a lot of things. Because I'm still on like maybe, like yes and no. So,
But in general, you're saying no.
well, because I keep thinking about everyone
There's obviously
else's.
always going to be exceptions, but in general, should a person's past matter?
No, not really.
Okay. Now, what is your reasoning for saying that?
Only because I like my own point of view. I don't really judge people from
You
the
don't
start.
judge? Okay.
So
Fantastic.
kind
All
of
right.
want to get.
That's the same thing I said when I had jury duty. I was like, yo, man, that crime was man long ago. Like, this past doesn't define me. That's the same shit I was telling him. That's why I was like, innocent,
That's a good
man.
way to get out,
Let
actually.
this motherfucker. Yeah.
That's a cheat code.
The past doesn't define someone. He's innocent.
Yeah, I had jury duty. They was asking me. Every time they try to get me to do that shit, I go in there acting crazy, man. I was in Jamaica, Queens, at the back when I lived in New York, and I was in Jamaica, Queens, and I dressed like a motherfucking thug, and I was in there, and I was like, yeah, he did. He looked like a fucking killer, you know. And they cut me out. That's how you get out jury duty.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks.
facts.
You learn a lot on Fresh and Fit. You know, that was one
There you
thing.
go. Just go in there and say he did it,
Yeah,
or
say he
no,
did it,
they're going to be innocent no matter what. I hate the police, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to find a way out.
Yeah.
What about you? Should a person's past matter?
I would say no.
Mhm.
Genuinely, because whether it's a relationship or a friendship, obviously someone's gonna approach you about someone in their own like manner of how they reacted with them versus on how you get that different open-mindedness from that person. So it really okay, hold on. Hold on.
it really just depends because whenever you're open-minded, there's always going to be somebody to tell you about a certain someone, whether it's a friendship or if it's in a relationship. They're going to tell you their relationship with that person, but their relationship.
Yo, you are really good at saying things, but not making any sense.
Oh my god!
That's a bunch of word salad. Just give us a nice, concise sentence as to why people should not be judged on their past.
You want him to
Because
do you so
people
much
don't
you
live
could
in
do
the past,
anything?
People
so-
don't live in the past. Okay,
Yes.
bam, nice and succinct and clear.
You gotta be vegetarian.
Okay,
Salad bar.
that's a lot of word salad. All right, what about you, Miss Cambodia?
Okay, this is how you know there's a generational difference.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it absolutely does matter.
Okay.
Okay, your history defines your future. So judge the guy by his history. Trust me, you shouldn't like what he does in his past determine how he's going to behave in his future too. Don't just say just because he's changed. You got to know what he's changed from to see what he's going to be going in the future.
Fatality.
All right, interesting stuff right there.
That's
yeah,
true.
definitely. From Sub-Zero. All right.
Think how crazy that is. It's like I agree with her, by the way, the last one. But like you saying that like a person's past doesn't matter. So like your character, your integrity, that shit don't matter. It don't matter which. I'm agreeing with you, by the way. But with the people that are saying like, oh, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's like bullshit. It matters for the same reason a credit score matters. It matters for the same reason like. You know, some who the hell wants to date a guy who's like dishonest, is low integrity, has a reputation of ripping people off, being a scumbag piece of shit? You're like, oh, he's different now. No, he's probably still going to be a scumbag piece of shit. You fucking dummy. You know, and a woman, a woman, how she behaved in the past. So, oh, she was 18, she was 22, she was in college. Like, all right, she banged 70, 80, 200 dudes in college. So, that's going to be your wife now? That's the best wife you could find? That's the best wife. That's the most qualified woman to be your partner in life? Like, think of how fucking stupid that is.
I got a question for the ladies now. We'll start with Miss Cambodia and then work our way back the other way. Whose past is more important, a woman's or a man's?
In the relationship?
Yeah, within a relationship.
The woman's.
Yeah.
The woman's past is way more important than the man's because the man is all about the future.
Okay. Well, what about you?
I think a woman, because a woman gets judged more than men. Women are more accepting of a man's past than a woman's past.
Okay. What about you?
I say women.
A woman's past? Why do you say that?
Only because, I mean, yes, we do get looked at in different perspectives. So, I mean, we got to carry ourselves a certain type of way. And if we are not basically carrying ourselves the correct way in the past, in the past, it can make us look back in the future. So,
okay. What about you?
I don't know. That's such a touchy question because it really depends on every person. Every individual is so different. Like we can't generalize.
But that's how the world works is in general.
Yeah.
So on a balance of probabilities for a relationship to work, whose past matters more to the success of that relationship?
I think a woman
Why?
because behind every great man is a woman. So
I think women only come behind a great man after he's great. But that's fine.
okay, tomato, tomato.
They were not the same whatsoever.
No, that was close. What man is this?
She really is a political science major. All right, what about you? Whose past matters more, men or women?
Both. Both.
Well, if
I
you had
can't
to pick
say.
one to edge out, which one would you say?
I guess the woman then, but
Marginally, I guess.
I feel both. I still strongly feel like both matter.
All right. What about you?
I feel like in society it matters more about the woman because men will be like, oh, she's fucked 20, 30, 40 guys. Like, fuck her. Like, I don't want her anymore. So I feel like it's more important for like the girl's reputation and stuff.
Okay. What about you?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the guys.
The guys? Okay. Why?
If he did it once, he'll do it again.
Exactly.
Can you define what you mean by if he did it once, he'll do it again? Because that's very
in every
ambiguous.
scenario. Every
If he
scenario.
made $1 million, he can make it again. What do you mean
Exactly.
specifically?
Exactly. If he made $1 million, he can do it again. If he cheated on you, he'll do it again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just an everyday life type of thing.
I've done some things, man, that I'll never do again. You know what I'm saying?
Not
I'm gonna be honest with you.
everything, but some things.
All right.
Okay.
A woman is more prompt to changing than a man is.
You think so?
I feel like the woman like fills in the puzzle pieces that a man doesn't. So I feel like the man's past is more important.
Who do you think handles criticism better, men or women?
Men.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that men actually are better at changing if they're more open to criticism, which actually stimulates change?
A man changing whenever you criticize him is just, you have to find the right person that's going to do that, because if you criticize a man, he's going to be like, if you're criticizing me, then why are you with me?
Well, I think with men, they need to be criticized by someone on their level, if not better, not their girl. But what I'm saying is that I've noticed with men, they typically handle criticism a lot better than women. Women can't handle criticism no matter who says it. Men typically can handle criticism if it comes from
But
a
the
higher
women
authority.
get criticized way more.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Yes.
How so?
In every way, get judged in every single way. What you
even by
have
each other.
on, what you
It's
do, how you
society
move, how
where,
you,
just
where
like
do you
the
work? What's your
question-
profession? Are you a bottle girl, bartender? Are you? What do you do out here?
But realistically speaking, who has?
What's your body
who has
count? But
more-
it doesn't matter for a guy. Like everything.
Okay,
is
you're saying
judged for the
women are criticized more than men
I
in today's day and
believe-
age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you think is going to face more negative repercussions for criticizing the opposite gender? A man criticizing a woman or a woman criticizing a man? Who's
man.
more likely to face actual consequences for that?
A man.
A man.
So how can you say that women are criticized more when men
Because
there's
just
consequences
like
to it?
what she was saying, that yeah, they can handle it better, but the women are more prone to like we get the criticism more for sure, in every single way, like judged in every single way.
Who criticizes you though?
Openly though?
I don't think women are openly criticized
Society,
the same
guys,
level.
everybody should.
When women are criticized, it's typically criticized by other women about things that are in their control. But men, a lot of times, are criticized on things they can't control. Short,
Okay,
Give us
whatever
small
you
dick.
say, but I disagree.
Women
I
are
don't-
maybe judged on criticized of, maybe not taking care of themselves, not being the most attractive. Any girl can make herself average looking or lose weight or not be a hoe. These are things in your control, correct? Everything you mention is in their control.
What do you
If
mean
you
by
say
be a
so.
hoe?
I mean, you choose who you have sex with, correct?
Yeah.
So therefore,
Yeah,
you
but
have
it's
control.
not just all about
like
sex.
men, though.
It's
But
just
that was
all
one of
about
the main
sex.
arguments you just made.
No,
Was you said
that's
women are
not what I
criticized on their body counts and stuff.
No, that's not. That's like the seventh thing that I said there. Like everything. What I even seen another reel on your Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Where a girl was like,
Get him. Get him.
you were like, oh, well, I don't want to misquote, but I believe you said that a hoe trait is a girl wearing a bikini and posting it on Instagram. And then the girl said, well, what is she supposed to wear to the beach then? I was dying, but
Well, wearing a
like-
bikini to the beach is one thing versus posting it on the internet on a social media app where you're prone to get attention
and you
from the
feel
opposite
like
gender
that's
are
a
two
hoe
different things.
trait to
But
post
social
in a
media
bikini.
is not your real
Well,
life.
here's the thing.
I'm a hoe then.
Well, to
Right.
clarify, what I say is if a woman has a man, she shouldn't be over sexualizing herself on social media.
Hmm.
That's what I mean when I say that.
Okay, but what if the man is
Yeah,
like,
that's
post it, like,
Get 'em.
you
Get
look
'em.
great, post it.
Wonder if the man likes it.
Your boyfriend says it?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Most guys would prefer his girl not be all over social media. Now, are there guys out there that will say that? Cool. I'm all for it if you're under the male's authority and he's like, yo, do it or whatever. But let's be honest here. Most of the time, girls do it for attention from other men without their man being involved in the process whatsoever. Let's keep it 1,000.
It's different if
no.
the female's actually reacting to the attention.
Mm.
It doesn't matter why fish for it in the first place.
Nobody's fishing.
That in
for it.
itself.
What if they're doing it for
act of doing it
themselves?
doing it for themselves.
What if they're posting it
Get
for
'em.
themselves?
Let's go.
Keep it on your
Yeah.
Don't
camera
let him
roll.
get away with that shit.
Yeah.
Keep it in your camera roll. That's for yourself, right?
What if you're proud of it though?
Not only that, but
It's for
everything's
yourself and for other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
What if you want to
work
showcase
your-
it? That's your
Yeah.
portfolio. That's
Yeah.
your business
Let's go.
profile.
That's
What if
right.
you're a model? What if you
Go,
want to?
queen.
You know
What if
what?
you want to like show
Go ahead.
that?
Take a picture of it, frame it, put it in your room. Bam.
I don't have a big enough
Your
room for
Instagram
that.
is your business profile.
Really?
Literally.
Okay. I would argue 90+% of women don't make money on Instagram.
Okay, that's their problem.
So it's not a
Yo, these
business.
girls are getting rich off of
So it's not a
Yeah.
business.
this shit.
It's not a business.
For 90% of
Putting
women.
titties on the
Yeah.
But it
business
is a
profile?
business.
Hold on.
I ain't got no
Put up
titties.
that's
No,
what
no,
she
no,
said.
not
Hey,
putting
man,
titties.
Incredible.
Not
If
putting
you can't
titties.
handle the way your girlfriend looks and
I'm
how
just
hot
asking.
she looks in the bikini,
Then
she
you're
wants to post
insecure.
it,
Yeah,
she-
you're
Then you're
insecure.
insecure.
It's your problem, not ours.
That's
That's
insecure.
his problem,
So-
right?
Your
Tell him,
opinion's
tell
not
him.
going to change
If
what I
a
do.
girl's
All right,
a
let me
hoe
ask you
because
something. Okay, so what's more secure? A guy going up and telling his girl the truth, regardless of what the outcome might be, or a guy that's too scared to tell his girl the truth because he's scared of what the consequences might be?
What's the truth?
You should
Which-
always
hold
be
on, hold on.
truthful though. If
Answer,
you're,
hold
if
on.
you,
Answer the question, because you're saying it's insecure. I'm asking you a simple question in return to that. What's more secure? A man going up and telling his girl, even if it's uncomfortable, it might be a tough conversation, how he really feels about a certain topic and doesn't care about the consequences, or a guy that's afraid to bring up that topic and doesn't say anything about it because of the consequences. Which one is more secure?
I can't answer because what is the truth that you're telling her?
Most
Like, what
guys
is-
don't like women over-sexualizing themselves on the internet for other men to see. So I would argue it's actually the opposite of your
then
argument.
just say that.
If a man can go up to a woman and tell her straight up, hey, I don't like this. You're my woman. You shouldn't be doing this. A lot of girls will feel a certain type of way. They'll say exactly what you said. You're being controlling and you're
It
insecure. Blah,
depends
blah, blah.
on how
I
they're
would
saying
argue-
it, though.
I would argue-
It depends.
Let me finish my point.
All right.
What I'm saying is that it takes a lot of security as a man to tell your girl what's uncomfortable to hear and have these tough conversations and be okay with the consequences versus most guys. What do? They bow down to women, don't want to say shit because they don't want to lose her by putting a boundary up.
Right.
So I think it's the opposite of what you said. An insecure man doesn't say shit. A secure man says what's on his mind and doesn't care about what the girl thinks. He tells them, this is what it is. These are my standards and my boundaries. You need a level of security to be able to do that.
The secure man is gonna let you shine. So don't listen.
Exactly.
Amen,
Don't listen
bro.
to that, guys.
But a secure man should still like come out like I don't care what the topic is. Like being honest in your relationship is really important.
And he will.
By
If he's a
him-
good
by
man, he
him
will.
holding back and not telling.
And
you
I'm telling
something.
you, a majority of men would prefer to not have their girl doing that.
No,
That's
you're
what I'm trying
Okay,
to tell
but
you.
how we're
That's
gonna
fine.
know if you don't say
prefer it.
nothing?
Why you
Oh,
scared your
because they're
mouth
not
shut?
going to say it because of the bullshit y'all are saying.
No.
Insecure.
He's
It's
actually
okay.
right.
No.
I ain't say that.
Hold on.
I ain't
It's a
say
difference
that.
between
You got a point,
being
right?
insecure, being
It was
controlled.
about another topic. I
Mm.
forgot what I was about. The secure thing. So I feel like it doesn't matter what the topic is. Like if I'm in a relationship with someone, like that's the first thing. Like we need to be honest with each other. The outcome really shouldn't matter. And
Right.
the whole bikini thing, like I feel like that topic is also a gray area. And y'all are saying y'all post it for yourself. I get it. Me personally, if I was in a relationship, I probably like the bikini I had on today. If like I had a man's, I would not post that. And y'all are saying you're
Stop
posting
the
it for
cap.
yourself. I'm not capping. You're saying you're posting it for yourself, Instagram. If you had 0 followers on that account, would you still post it?
Yes.
No, y'all wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Girl,
I
I
course.
barely,
Thank you.
No, you wouldn't.
I barely
Someone-
got any
someone has
followers
their
on
hand straight.
Instagram right
Oh,
now.
you would.
Shout
Okay.
out to security.
I want to
Barely
piggyback off of that
Go ahead.
because I was about to say the
W
same thing.
security.
Like, I post pictures to not necessarily grab attention, but
Stop the cap.
obviously, but obviously
To get the
it
fuck
does-
out of Presidio. Fly me out, nigga. Fly me out.
Yeah, baby.
Get me out of Presidio.
I'm
But, like-
single.
That's just empty. It's
No, but like you said, like if it's for you, like frame it up in your room and be proud of it. But like you obviously, to a certain extent, if you post it on social media, you want that attention, you want those looks, you want those likes, you want that.
Like, let's be a
That's
thousand
not
here.
just men that are all your followers just men, women?
No, but it's just
No.
women. It's just
women, but
yeah,
other
but
baddies.
it's in a way
Most
under the
females'
comments, and
profiles,
it's
if
like,
you look at their
females
insights,
helping each
are
other
80
out.
to 90% men.
Yep.
right.
Most girls' profiles.
And you see none of
I
them
don't
like
know.
my picture still.
Yeah.
They be hating.
So that's what it is. I mean,
But
but going back to what you were
Yeah.
saying, I don't think women get criticized more than men. I would argue men get criticized more than women, and men are better receivers of criticism, and men are more likely to change, which is how this whole argument even started. Because you were trying to say women are more apt to change. I think it's the opposite. Men are more apt to change because men actually face consequences for being losers. Women don't.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A chick could be a fucking loser in every regard, but be
I feel
pretty
like-
and still make it through life. If a man is handsome to a degree, that handsomeness is not going to open the same amount of doors for him as a pretty girl will. So a man must succeed and be able to do something.
Yeah.
That's why I say men are more apt
Look
to
at Aaron,
change.
man.
So, I mean,
Look at- you know what I'm saying?
you got anything to that? That's where I was trying to go with this. That men are. That's why men in general are more open to criticism. Like when for example, I've talked with 2,000 plus women, right? If I criticize women, they look at me like you're a misogynist, you're an asshole, blah, blah, blah.
Misogyny.
But when I yell at guys and say you're a fucking loser bum, I talk to them way worse. They love it. Why? Because men need to hear the truth a lot of the times for their inadequacies. Women, a lot of times, like, they don't want to hear that shit. Look at the advertising to women versus men. With women, we tell them, love your curves. With men, we don't have none of that bullshit. Yo, you're fat. Go in the gym, asshole.
I just find it funny, right? Women say that they want the truth from their boyfriends or their men, right? And then when men come to communicate, like, which is key in these type of situations, he's communicating to you what he wants and the standards. But all of a sudden, it's a problem because once again, you don't want to hear it. But he's telling you the truth. Most men don't want that. So it's kind of like, what do you want, the truth or do you want to lie?
My man tells me the truth. He tells me my butt's flat every day and go to the gym.
Go
And I'm
ahead
like,
now.
okay. I'm all, but I am doing it. Like, he tells me how it is. That's who I
Okay.
surround my people, like myself with.
Okay,
Flat
but
booty
what if he
matters.
told you,
Yeah.
you know what, babe? That picture in the bikini, I don't like it. Don't post it. What you gonna say?
I'm gonna post it anyways.
No,
Exactly, there you
I'm
go.
definitely
And that's
not.
going to limit the type of person,
Yeah.
and that's going to limit the quality of person that you're going to be able to have in your life.
Boom.
Really.
And that's
I'm not
okay.
gonna
That's your
change who
choice.
I
But
am
you
for,
can
like,
post it
somebody.
anyway. But don't pretend there's not consequences for
Oh,
that.
I know there's
Right.
consequences, and
You can do whatever you want. You girls
Yeah.
can do anything you want, but don't pretend there's not consequences for that. That's not going to limit the quality of man you're going to be able to keep in your life.
I mean,
She don't
I
respect her
understand
boyfriend
that.
too. That's another thing.
No,
Like obedience is a requirement of a woman to her man. And the fact that if he told you don't do that and you would defy him, that tells me already that you don't respect him. He's a placeholder boyfriend.
Facts.
He's
I
just,
respect
he's just
him,
feeling
but
a
it's like
spot.
I'm not gonna tell him what to do, just like how he
You
should
can't though.
tell
You're
me
not
what to do.
Hold on. You can't tell a man what to do because the man is the authority in the relationship. If I'm responsible for providing and protecting you, then I have authority over you, which means I'm responsible for you. So therefore, I can delegate and or lead you and give you like orders, right? But if you don't obey, then how's it going to work? How am I supposed to be a leader and have all these responsibilities with zero authority? That's the problem with women. They think, oh, I want a 50-50 partnership, but when anything hard comes up, I want you to go ahead and step over and be a man. If you want a man to be a man, that inherently means he has authority over you, he's a leader, and you follow his lead, which means you must do what? Obey. But y'all want to pick and choose when to be a lady, which is clown
Yeah,
to me.
but define
Good.
he can't
authority for me,
lead.
please.
Good.
No, in a relationship, it's 50-50 all the way. We're both people working for the same goal, so why does one person work harder than the other?
Question for you.
It's
So you're a man,
100,
right?
100.
Who makes more money, you or him?
He does.
All right. Who put?
And which is it, Chris?
Sorry, Russ. Go ahead.
So the question is, right?
Why does it
I'm
come
just
down to
curious.
money?
So you're a man. Why do you like your man?
He brings a lot to the table. He's
Not
told
enough,
me
clearly.
before, he's like, I will provide for you. And I'm like, no, that's not what I need. I need you to be here for me. I need you to lift me up just
Right.
as I'm gonna lift you up. We bounce off of each other.
You work at
Right.
Hooters.
Yeah.
No, huh?
Yeah.
So you're a man, right? He's
Mhm.
giving you a lot of value, providing for you in different ways that you like.
Mhm.
So all he asks is for simple things. You know what, babe? I don't want you posting that. Can you say, you know what? Damn, he adds a lot of value to me, to my life. It makes sense. He doesn't want that.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but I still stand by like I'm not gonna my dad doesn't tell me what to do, so why are you?
He's your man. He's providing value to you that you don't have, without him.
I think it's
Yeah,
more
but he
like
doesn't need
control.
to use his power to tell you, oh, don't
No.
post this bathing suit shot on
His standard
Instagram. Like,
is, hey, you know what? My girl, I don't want to post in that. So if it's worth anything to you, you'd be like, you know what? Damn, I like my man this much and respect him.
Let me-
I'm not gonna.
that's
I'm not
let me
gonna
ask you
controlling.
Start with you.
I think we all know why I wouldn't. I'm stuck in my head, and I'm stuck on like still. I'm not gonna let a guy define who I am, and if that means I'm not ended up with a guy, then I'm okay with that.
Are you aware of the fact that a woman's value typically is tied to the caliber of man she can attract?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So then, by definition, you are defined by a man.
I am, but that's what I'm going against. I don't like the idea of that.
But that's
So
just
that's
how the
why-
world works. I wish we didn't have world hunger, but we still do. Reality is reality. There's a reason why women dream of walking down an aisle in a white dress and a man waiting for them at the edge.
I don't
But
know
men
about a
never
white
dream of
dress
that.
though.
That's
When you think of everything that has to do with female nature and what women want, there's typically a man tied to that.
not with me. I'm okay without it.
Okay, but you're with a guy now.
I'm with a guy now, yes, but if it doesn't end up the way like society thinks it's gonna end up, then it's not gonna hurt me. Because life goes on no matter what, with or without that person.
She don't
like,
even respect that guy. She don't even like
she
that guy.
doesn't, yeah.
Hold on,
He's just a
question.
placeholder boyfriend.
Do you actually respect your man?
yes, I do.
Question for you.
Stop the cap.
I'll give you an example. Let's say, right, you're in his house,
Mhm.
and on his fridge is a picture of him his ex-girlfriend.
Mhm.
Would you like that?
No, I wouldn't.
What'd you say to him?
I would ask him why it's there.
Take it down, right?
No, I would ask him why it's there.
Okay, and let's say he tells you why he's there. He likes her. It's like a pastime that he actually liked. What would you
Then
say?
That's cue for goodbye. Like that's cue for me to leave.
So
I'm not gonna tell him to take it down. If he wants it up, he wants it up.
So you're just gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
Interesting.
A person's going to show you how much that person wants you. So and that goes with anything. So if, like the whole situation with the bathing suit, if you really liked that man and he was like, hey, I don't like this, like it makes me feel uncomfortable, like other people are seeing you in the way that I feel that I should only see you. If you really like that person and you goes back to respect, you respect that person, you're gonna, you're gonna be like, okay. Like it's all about respect and who you're with. If you can have communication with that
Yeah,
person.
but that's you. That's not for her.
But hold on. Notice, right?
But
she just lied. You know why?
Why?
You know why I asked you that? Because if you really respected him, you would be like, you know what? I want it down. I want to stay with you. If you just left right away, you don't have any respect for him at all. Any.
I don't want to open a fridge every day to a girl that's like.
Well, you don't
not
want to
with
open up
me.
Instagram every day and
Exactly.
see you getting a bunch of
It's
dudes.
the same thing.
Wait, that's not insecure as well. Like that's not the same insecurity you said the guy had.
Oh yeah,
It's the same thing.
I would be insecure if I seen
Okay.
another female on the fridge. Yes, and that's why I would leave because that's my insecurity showing right there. I will admit that.
But ultimately, you don't even want to be with him because you said you would just walk away.
Insecurity is good for women. Y'all need it, man. Who else? And I have an actual whole reason why I say that. But who else said that that they wouldn't follow the guy? And still, there were three.
Me.
Why not?
I still don't believe in the the whole obey thing and following
Listening to men?
instructions and
No.
all of that. I'm gonna piggyback off of what she said when she
Hold on.
said,
Quick question for you. You said you don't believe in these things. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
That's
Preferably,
what?
your ideal man. Do you want him to be taller than you?
I guess, yeah.
Physically stronger than you? Smarter than you? Keep it 1,000.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Makes more money than you?
I guess.
More confident than yourself? More ambitious? Can teach you something?
Can teach you something.
Okay.
yeah.
So it seems to me like you want a man better than you in every regard, yet you think you're equal to him?
Gotcha, bitch. Equal? No, a man. I've never said a
You're
woman
making
and
an
a man
egalitarian
is
argument right
equal.
now with her about the 50-50, and I don't think I should listen to a man,
I
etc.
did not. You didn't even listen to what I said about what
but
I was piggybacking off of her.
Because I said even when the man is like your ideal guy, which in other words is based on what I just described, he's actually superior to you. You still think that you don't have to listen to him.
Yeah, the obey
That
word.
makes no
I'm not
sense.
gonna obey anybody. I believe that.
So let me ask you a
it
question.
doesn't-
So a man rises through the ranks, makes a bunch of money, becomes successful, busts his ass to get to that point.
I did too.
Okay.
I did too.
But here's
I did too.
Okay.
I did too. What
well,
about me?
Because here's the thing. A woman's
Like-
unfortunately a woman's success, no one really cares. Because you don't have to be successful to attract a man.
Why?
He has to be successful to attract you. So it is not the same whatsoever. Okay. And I mean, a man's life is much harder than a woman's life in 2023. Let's keep it 1,000. Because you have the option, you still have the option of using your looks to get in certain situations that men will never get.
What
So men
about the
gotta
women
make
that
it.
don't
So
have the looks? Like
even average women have more options than the top tier guys. Let's keep it 1,000.
that's
here.
cap.
What? That's cap? What's cap?
It's a double standard with you. I noticed.
That's life.
Your
I
IG
noticed
name
with
is
you.
Facegasm.
Yeah, like what?
It's Facegasm. Your
Like
IG
hold on,
name.
hold on. You benefit from double
Face guys from the
standards.
businesswoman.
Women benefit from
Talk
double
about it.
standards way more than men do. I can't really think of many double standards that benefit men besides being able to fuck a bunch of girls. Women inherently benefit from double standards and sexism way more than men. I could think of a
When
bunch
you
of
talk,
benefits.
when you talk, there seems like you have a lot. You have a lot of
what?
things that
Myron,
you
who
know are
hurt you,
double
Myron?
standards against women.
Mark, who hurt you, Mark?
I'm telling you that women enjoy most of double standards. So how is that? I'm confused here.
Okay.
Men can only
Cool.
enjoy really one double standard. Women get
Like
all the
what?
benefits.
Which one?
I just said it a second ago.
What?
This proves my point. You're not listening. You're just
What?
here.
What?
Men
What is it?
can openly be promiscuous without too much judgment. Women can't do that. That's the only double standard I could think of that benefits men. But in other words,
But then that goes back to you saying that the women aren't being criticized more than the men. So yes, the women
not.
are.
They're not, even though they have more double, because they have more double standards that benefit them.
Like what?
Or you want me to go through it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
women have way more rights and privileges than men do in 2023.
Like what?
Y'all can be put in social situations just off your beauty. A woman that's 18 years old with no life skills can be on a boat with billionaires in a day.
And what does that benefit? How is that beneficial though?
Well, here's the thing. If someone's not a moron, you can network with these individuals, learn from these individuals, get guidance from these individuals. Whereas I have to become a billionaire myself to even be able to sit next to them. See, because men are very different. Men don't allow lower status or lower class men than themselves a lot of times in their circle. But women, however,
But
can.
that's not every case.
That's a
not every
crazy
time.
opportunity. I have to pay to get in there. You get in there for free just by being a female.
I've never gotten
You
into
get certain
anywhere
opportunities by
free.
being a female that I would never get. I can't tell you how many times I've seen girls get their groceries paid for by the fucking simp behind them. I can't tell you how many
Never.
times women
So
are
he's a
invited.
simp because he paid the
That's a simp.
groceries? Damn.
100% that's a simp.
I've paid a bunch of groceries just
for
doing good deeds.
For a dude in front of you in the line?
No, to a female in front of me, a guy in front of me,
privilege again.
a guy in front of me. If he can't afford it or he's short some, hell yeah. God bless me. God bless me to be able to do it.
Look,
you know?
look. You got to go outside of your own personal experiences. What I'm trying to say is, in general, women have inherent advantages that men would never be able to get simply based on their sex and gender.
Why are you
That's what I'm
making
trying to say.
generalizations?
Well, when you find it,
That's how
send
the
it to
world
me,
works.
please, because
How
I
your
ain't got
world
it.
works.
Huh?
Huh?
Send it to me because I ain't got it. And that's probably why I'm sitting on this couch.
What'd you say? Yeah, I mean, just before we go to you, like, I mean, if you don't see that women clearly have a huge benefit from double standards, and I don't think you're living on planet Earth. Like, that's fairly irrefutable. The opportunities presented to women that are not presented to men.
Wait, sorry. She said she had never been on the yacht before.
Who said that?
Who said that? First of all, you guys are speaking for me. I never said I haven't been on a yacht.
I agree with you.
Chill.
You guys are doing a lot of speaking for people over here.
Well, it makes sense.
I believe her.
Yeah, of course. Because y'all said that y'all basically are saying like all girls get their groceries paid and all that
I
stuff.
didn't say all, but I'm saying they have more opportunities
you was
to do so.
you was even mentioning like average. I'm probably subpar for sure. I've never gotten anything like that. No type of treatment at all.
Yeah, but here's the crazy part. I believe you, as what you define yourself as a subpar woman, you will still get more attention on social media and dating apps than top tier guys.
Never.
I mean, you're hearing the podcast right now.
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Never.
You serious? Like, the fact that y'all are all on a podcast. Think about this. There's 4 men on the table. We're all multi-millionaires, successful with a lot of status. Y'all are regular girls sitting here with us. Y'all would only have this opportunity because y'all are females. Right now, you guys are benefiting from being females. Right now, this moment. But I always
But
say,
what are we benefiting?
hold on. You're
from
getting
being
guys are benefiting from us.
No. Hold on.
You guys needed to see y'all's podcast.
Look. There's about 20,000 people watching across the different platforms between YouTube, Rumble, etc. Right? Y'all are getting a bunch of exposure right now. And you guys get
I don't
it
even
by
have an
being.
Instagram.
Can you stop
I'm
fucking
here for
interrupting?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This you've done this a million times now. Stop randomly interrupting when I'm talking. All right. So anyway, you guys are able to get in a situation where you're able to get a bunch of exposure that other people might not be able to get simply because you're female. That in itself is a double standard that you guys see right here. But what do I always say? Privilege is invisible to those that have it.
Yeah.
And women don't know the privileges that you guys have a lot of the times. There was an experiment woman did back in like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
She dressed up as a guy for like a year and a half. You know what she ended up doing after? Fucking killed herself.
Why?
Yeah. She dressed up as a guy and she was like shocked at how cold the world was as a man. I'm not saying this to cry or anything. I'm just telling you guys that men and women live vastly different experiences.
Yeah.
Especially in 2023.
Yeah.
So anyway, someone was who tried to interrupt before.
You don't think
make your point now.
anybody's ever bought a house from you because of the way you look?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I would, if I was a girl, I'd take
You're gonna
all types
benefit off of it,
advantages
and you're
for
gonna
it. But I'm
accept
just-
it.
I'm just
And get your
saying the
money.
point. But I would definitely, you should do it. If you got any kind of brains, you should do it.
It is pretty
But
privileged.
it's
Once
just,
again,
I
it's
think
a
his
double
point is
standard
that
that benefits you.
it can't be done. You know what I'm saying? No matter how,
But
how handsome a dude is, right?
No.
He doesn't get that advantage.
There's some really
No, there's some,
handsome
yeah.
realtor men that
In the business.
Yeah, and they buy
Yeah.
houses from women.
Women buy
no,
houses
that's
from
that
men.
women.
Vice versa.
That women. You don't think some old sugar mamas?
How many?
Yo,
You don't know?
Like statistically, how many of those exist? How many of those exist?
Look.
I'm just saying, don't count it out though. Don't
No,
say
you
it's
can't,
just
say
like
you can't, you
know?
can't count it out because I'm a real estate investor. A majority of real estate investors are fucking men, not women.
Yeah.
Stop. Like, most people that are buying property from an investor standpoint are men. So therefore, you have an inherent advantage as
There
a
are
female
women
real
too.
estate agent. So again, another double standard that benefits you. We've named a bunch already.
So are you saying we should use our double standards?
No. I'm just saying that they exist, but I love it when girls try to say it's a double standard. Yeah, most double standards benefit women. Sexism benefits women. Like I'll talk about it negatively, but the reality is it actually gives you a fighting chance. If we didn't have sexism, there wouldn't be a WNBA. There wouldn't be affirmative action. There wouldn't be stupid standards in the military for women so that they can get in police departments, etc. Law enforcement. You said that you were in law enforcement. I guarantee your standards were less than a guy's standards. I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but sexism inherently benefits women. And that's a good thing for y'all, but y'all trying to make it sound negative. It only hurts men, realistically speaking.
So it's a positive thing.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, for you guys.
Oh, okay.
But women try to say it's a negative,
aggressive.
and I always laugh when they say that's a double standard. Yeah, it's one double
Yeah,
standard.
but when
doesn't
you're
benefit
talking
you.
about something else,
ahead.
like like what you were just talking about, that's something totally different. I think half of the things that you talk about, like no one's actually in that situation or in that position at the time to
What specifically?
anything, like your prior topic before this one, like
Which was?
whatever you were talking about. There's many. We switch topics quickly over
No,
here.
but don't worry, it's okay.
I
'cause
don't
I'm
even
actually-
remember at this point.
It's fine because you're just arguing to argue. The difference is I actually know what I'm talking about, so I understand what you're saying to refute it. What we were talking about was you not listening to male authority, despite the fact that you want a man who's better than you in every regard. That's what we're discussing.
Okay.
Fantastic. So that just proves that you're here to argue just to argue. You don't even remember how the
Dang,
conversation
they said
originated.
L facegasm.
All right, going back to what I was saying, the perfect example of when I say that women typically want to argue just to argue.
Yeah.
Like she don't even know what you're arguing for.
No, I just
Yeah, you're
I think
reading
they put on the spot.
I just was kind of put on the spot, but I definitely know what I'm saying. Give me a second.
Okay.
Continue on, and I'll
We'll give you an
I'll
hour.
bring it back up.
We'll give you an hour.
Yeah, just gave you a bunch of seconds. All right. What we're talking about was whose past matters more, a man's or a woman's?
He'd be taking notes though and has it written down.
Right. That's why you know what you're fucking
He
talking
looks at his notes.
Notes.
Okay, I can give y'all a notepad and paper, and I guarantee y'all won't write shit anyway. Y'all want it? I'll give it to you guys. I mean, we always offer pen and paper to girls,
Yeah.
but the
I didn't.
difference-
We weren't offered any.
No, just
Shit.
ask. I have it right
Hold
here.
on. She has some. Why don't you have any?
Yeah, she
We
came.
weren't offered it. I wasn't offered
Yeah,
any.
she brought. Wait,
Yeah, she brought hers.
Show your
hers.
notes.
Show
Show
your
your
I
notes.
wasn't offered any.
Wait,
Like I
it's
say
closed.
again.
It's closed. Cambodia, man. Open your book.
Whose fault is it for not being prepared? Me or yours? It's not my. That's what I'm trying to say. That women have zero accountability, bro. Like you can't get mad at me because you sound dumb. Like the only person that make themselves sound dumb is you.
Stupid.
You know, and you miss political science. You even knew that. Oh, I need to be prepared. You didn't bring a notepad and paper. You said it yourself.
I was
Up and
just
down.
looking at you. I'm like, he went to go, okay, what
Yo.
we're talking about. And he was his notes.
Literally, I wrote down in my notes, be prepared for questions, and you did no research. So whose fault is that? Incredible.
I mean, yeah.
Her friend literally told her, be prepared. Didn't bring a pen and paper and complains. Oh, you got a pen and paper.
Oh, it's facts. Oh shit.
Fucking checkmate, man.
Gotcha, bitch.
All right. Going back to you, I guess. Whose past matters more, men or women?
Zero.
Do you have any other topics than this? Like I swear.
Get him. Get him.
The hell?
You know the same shit from
Hold on,
man
hold on.
one.
No,
Get him.
I'm just asking. I'm not
Question.
even trying to be
Did
funny.
I
I'm just
not
asking.
open it up? Hold on. Did I not
Just
open it up to the
asking.
girls in the beginning?
It was just a question.
Did I or
Just
did I not?
asking. Do you have any other topics other than sexism? and-
Yo,
I'm talking to the
look,
host,
you know?
okay? Relax.
Did I or did I not open it up to the girls to have a topic and speak about it?
He told me to relax, so I'll relax now.
No. I'm asking you
He
a
said,
question.
"Don't talk."
Hey,
I'm
fantastic.
asking you a question. Did I or did I not open it up to the girls to bring up a topic or discuss something in the beginning?
You did in the beginning. We're way past that, but okay.
I gave y'all a chance to like talk about it. So since y'all had nothing, I had to come up with something, correct?
Okay.
So how you can't sit here and be like, is that the only topic we're going to talk about when I clearly gave y'all first right of refusal, right?
Yeah, he did. On our platform.
So can't get mad at me when I gave you the first chance, and then same reason you didn't come prepared and you're complaining that I'm writing down
I'm
notes.
not, I'm not complaining about anything.
Just
This
made
is
a
just
comment
for
about it a second
fun.
ago.
It's not that serious.
Oh, you're taking it seriously.
It's how you sound right now.
So corny.
It's face gasm, not mouthgasm.
Okay.
God damn.
Going back.
Braingasm.
For Miss Texas Part 2, who do you think's past matters more, men or women?
In society's point of view, women.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it
what do you think
does.
then? You're in general. I mean, your personal opinion then.
I guess women. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, honestly, I say both.
You
I
think
say
both?
both. I think if
If you had to pick one, which one edges it out? 51%, 49.
yeah, then women's, yes, just because of society, just because of how we are viewed. I would say women, yeah.
All right.
It's not right, but
You don't think it's right?
no, because if we're judging women, then okay, I'm gonna judge you. Just because you're a male, like it's different. No, I should be able to judge you if you're judging me. But really, nobody should be judging anybody. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people said that past doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Almost everybody here said past doesn't matter. So and that's what we mostly judge people on besides looks is their past. So it's like, you know, if it doesn't matter, then why the hell are we judging? Oh, you slept with these many people. Oh, you're a hoe. Well, you slept with probably more women. What are you? You know what I'm saying?
Homemaker.
You know, so
Okay, so you think
society, it's women, but
Okay.
it's really both.
So do you think that a promiscuous man is the same as a promiscuous woman?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
All right.
No.
What
Yes,
about
yes. You
Miss-
want the same thing. Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. So you are okay with getting rid of a guy because he's up thick. And I actually agree with you ladies that said you would not accept him. But you can't sit there and then say the past doesn't matter when it clearly does when it comes to your personal choices. So my argument is, if y'all aren't going to accept a dude that used to suck dick and stop being gay, why the hell should I accept a girl that used to be a hoe and decides not to be a hoe anymore?
Yeah, you don't need to accept
Please
her.
explain that. And I would say thought behavior, right, can begin with her wanting a lot of attention, posting on the internet when she has a man, acting like she's single when she's really not. All of these things play into it. But I find it interesting how women don't want any judgment for their behaviors, but y'all would totally judge a man if he did behaviors that you guys didn't like. And this just proved it right now, this experiment.
Very good.
Well, I think that
Go ahead.
it's like a human nature. Nobody wants to be judged on what they did in the past.
Mhm.
Like nobody wants to be ridiculed for this.
I know,
Even
but
right
people
now.
evolve, dude. According to you.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
evolve.
Evolve, man. It's
Do
like
we want to
Darwin.
hear it? Do you want to hear it? No, you
Hear what?
don't. Like you don't want to hear
Their
the
past.
your
Yeah, not
the
everything we need
judgment.
to know. He should have never even had that video
No,
in the
I mean,
phone.
like, if he told me about the
Shit.
video, maybe I would accept him. But it was like a hidden secret, and then I found it on a phone, and then that is just like what he said. If
Well, I
she
didn't
was
say you ever
getting
done sucking dick.
no girl getting piled, I can't say the
Oh.
word, but yeah, but if
Where was that?
Gang
gang bang,
Oh.
yeah. So if
Say
it was
it.
like if she's
Do whatever you want, Queen.
if she got gang bang and she wanted that shit, then yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you this, right? So would it be fair to say, raise your hands, would it be fair to say that you would be disgusted if you saw your guy giving another dude a blowjob? Raise your hands if you think that would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Raise your hands. Raise your hands. All is it universal? It'd be disgusting. Okay, that's exactly how men feel about women that are promiscuous.
100%.
So to that same level of disgust, that's how we feel about a girl that's a hoe. And unfortunately, right, we don't know your body count because women always lie about it. The only thing we could go off is what? Your actions. So if you do
That's
hoe
what you
shit,
should go off of.
oh, so I would say
posting
an indicator of a girl that is promiscuous, a girl that's an attention whore, girl that posts a lot of sexy photos on the internet looking for male attention. Is every girl that does that a hoe? No, but it is a hoe behavior.
Perception.
So
Why
perception
is that a
everything.
whole behavior? Why?
Because if a girl has a man and she's posting provocative photos of herself on the internet for a bunch of strangers to look at and probably whack off to, then that is a red flag for a man. Just like a guy that might speak like, oh my God, let's get some fucking Kool-Aid in his tank. Y'all will be like, ew, that's kind of a red flag. What the fuck? That's how men feel about girls that are attention whores.
What makes a bikini photo provocative?
So the problem is, right?
Are you aware of how men think?
I am.
So are you aware that the less clothes that you're wearing, the more you activate the part of the man's brain that becomes problem solving and deductive reasoning?
You're at a beach. Why would I
Yes.
wear more clothes?
Of course, wear a bikini on the beach. But there's a difference between wearing a bikini at the beach and posting it on the internet for attention.
There's a guy in Antarctica that has never seen the beach, probably, right? You post a picture.
Don't nobody live in Arctic.
Come on, bro.
That's the dumbest shit I've said.
Alaska.
Alaska, whatever. The point is that like this guy is across the world, sees your picture, it's access. So you make one post on Instagram, it goes everywhere, literally everywhere.
That makes me so uncomfortable though. Like I don't want no guys whacking off to me.
That's what happens.
Actually, yeah, you're right about that because I got a dick pic sent to me the other day,
God.
like several of them, and I felt offended by it.
I mean, you're 36,
right.
so you should be happy.
No, it doesn't matter. I still look cute. So
The
I'm
internet
good
is
with that.
timeless, guys.
Yeah, but you're older shit.
Thank
So-
you.
I think it's so hard
But
though.
I look young. Nobody
I
will
have to
ever
put another
notice.
perspective
I
on
mean,
it
sure.
though.
Go ahead.
Because like all these girls are posting bikini photos. They're looking good on their Instagrams.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like in today's standards, if you don't have a good social media presence, if you're not that it girl on social media, like you're not somebody, you know? Like it's like I don't know. There's two
Would you agree
standards.
with the concept that with great power comes great responsibility?
Yes.
Okay. Would it be fair to say that women inherently are born with value?
Yes.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that they got to preserve that value for the right guy? Because they have great power
It's
and that
not
comes
all
with
about a
responsibility.
guy, man. It's
And a
not
part
all
of
about a
responsibility is
guy.
preserving yourself.
But
You know the answer. You just don't want to answer it.
let me say, but you look at me as an like, let me ask you a question. When you look at a woman,
Yeah.
what do you want from her? What do you expect from her?
What do you think men want from you?
I'm asking you.
That's
I mean, you
him.
know the answer
Don't
to
worry,
that.
girl.
No,
That's
but-
him. Just
And you,
him.
like,
That's
I'm
me?
asking you, like, what do you
It's not
want?
every
Hold on
guy.
one second.
It's not every guy, though.
A big
It's not
reason
every
why you're
guy.
able to sell houses the way that you do is because men are sexually attracted to you. So
How
you're
do
quite
you know
literally
that?
benefit.
What are you telling me? Like
You live on planet Earth?
Yeah, but that's not the only reason. What about the women that buy properties then?
Okay.
Thank you.
A majority.
Thank you.
No, you're incorrect because a majority of investors are men. That's a fact.
You keep saying the majority, but
where's your
doesn't mean
back
that there are
coming
not
from?
women.
Okay, the exception
Cite your
doesn't make the rule.
sources. I need your sources.
The exception doesn't make the rule. Men control most wealth, and real estate is one of the best
From
ways to
who?
control wealth. So again, you're saying I guarantee most of the people that buy from you that are investors, not first-time home buyers, people that actually are putting 20% down, looking to invest, that actually have some wealth. A majority of them are probably men, not women.
Where are you getting your information from?
Common sense and being involved in the real
I
estate
need
world
actual
myself.
sources.
Right.
Where your sources at, man?
Right. Where are your sources with all this
Where are
shit
you getting your
talking? With all this
information
shit
from?
talking, where are your sources?
Who are you getting
Wait,
information
so
from?
Is, Faye's got some Instagram.
I mean, there's some things that don't need sources. I mean, there's a
No. Everything needs sources. Tell me your sources.
And that's my business.
Wait,
that
no.
has nothing to
Well,
do
you
with
look hot.
the
I was gonna
service that
say
I
that.
provide to my clients.
This
that
makes
has
sense now.
nothing to do.
The point is, you understand that sexualizing yourself gives you more opportunities in the real world, which is why you leverage it to your advantage, which is cool.
So
But you can't sit
basically-
here. Stop interrupting. You can't sit here and be like, "Oh, men don't want sex or any of that other stuff. Why do they want?" Bro, you literally monetize off of it.
Follow me.
There you go.
Just
See?
it.
Follow me, guys.
Daddy.
Follow me, chat.
Promo.
Now, what were you trying to say
Facegasm.
before?
I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah. You're just arguing to argue.
No, you
No,
hound.
I
You
forgot.
hound.
I
Like,
was
No, I don't
I
have.
was
Here's the
being
thing. When
present.
people say stupid things, I'm going to call you out on it. You guys said,
But
no
why
offense.
is it stupid?
You
It's
said
just
a
a
bunch of stupid
discussion.
things.
Nothing that
Okay,
anyone's
but-
saying here is stupid. It's just a discussion. It's not that,
Okay.
serious, you know?
I'm making points based on fact. You guys are making points.
No. You're
that
not
don't have
basing
any
facts because you can't cite your
Where are
sources.
your facts?
It's like, which fact are you challenging in particular?
That there are a majority. What did you say about the real
Look at
estate
that. You don't even know what
investors?
you're arguing
You
about.
said the real
Majority
estate.
of, like, people
The
can
real
buy-
estate.
So yeah, I don't even know what you're
Bro,
arguing
this
No,
about.
we're
dude
trying to
said
tell
that
you.
a majority of the real
That's
estate
what I mean when I
investors
say
are
y'all
men.
sound stupid.
How do you know? Where are you? Like, shit.
Get them.
How do you know
so-
that
Adam, where your
every
sources?
I
real
didn't say
estate
every.
investor
I
is
didn't
a
say
man?
every, but a majority.
There's some women,
That's a minority.
you know?
That's a minority. Most real estate investors, and remember I said investor, which means they're putting 25% down, procuring hard assets as an investor, not living in it,
Right.
are men. Because men control most wealth, and most wealth is made through real estate. That's just deductive problem solving. And also anecdotal experience from me being a real estate investor and competing with other people. When I lose out on deals, 9 out of 10 times it's me losing to another man, not a woman. That's how I know.
Okay.
You have anything else you want to say? So y'all are just arguing to argue.
We're
But
not arguing to argue.
no, you are.
No.
You're making a bunch of arguments in bad faith, which is cool. I mean, I'm just keep making y'all look stupid,
So
but it's
here's,
fine.
hold on. Here's stats
What?
on online from realestate.com.
Fresh about to read.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part. This is
We
my
have
favorite part.
70% of males are real estate investors. 30% are female.
More than 2-to-1 ratio.
Yeah. So you are right.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I just came to that from I didn't even know that stat.
Right there.
I just came to it from
Common
deductive
sense.
problem solving, common sense, me being an investor, and just knowing that men control most wealth, and most wealth is tied up in real estate. Ta-da! That's how I came to that conclusion.
You know, it's probably more in your favor than you're thinking. Because if say it's 70-30, but who has the biggest portfolios?
Yeah, men. There you go.
Say it's 70% men, 30% women.
Yeah.
But how many of them would own multiple properties and have the biggest portfolios?
There you go. That's
It probably
that's
gets you
another
to
thing.
85-90% male.
There you go. So and I just know this from like bidding on houses. Like every time I lose, it's to like some investor in New York or some shit. Every time, it's almost always like some Jewish dude. Because I just be losing to them boys, man.
Them boys.
Yeah, I be
Them
losing.
boys.
I be losing to guys like Moneyberg, bro. So that's how I know.
Money don't sleep.
We hit the chats.
Yeah, some chats here.
Anybody else have anything before I read these chats? No.
No.
Fantastic.
Wyatt.
Wyatt, Myron, Fresh, and Chris. If you were a girl for a year, what would you do? I'd make a bunch of fucking money. I think as a girl, like there's more opportunities to make money than ever before.
How?
I would like. I think we see it, right? Like Shorty,
Yeah.
you know,
I'll be a
Facegasm.
realtor.
She, you know, like no, seriously, like she's a realtor, right? But
Yeah.
she's like posting like provocative, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do whatever you want, you know. But I think there's a way to monetize that, right? Like if I was a hot girl, I would get into a field that was dominated by men, and more men would be down to do business with me, you know, for that reason.
Yeah.
Like it's just a fucking basic shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the boat example, I know at face value that sounds crazy, but the reality is if you peel the layers back, you're able to get around a bunch of billionaires and millionaires, network and learn things that another guy would have to pay $10,000 a month to get into a mastermind to learn.
A male real estate investor couldn't get into the same positions that she can be in and be able to network in that way, right? So
Wait. Sorry, partner, but she's leaving. The one who just left.
Oh, we heard her feelings.
So Frank Castle, Self Castle.
I think she went to the bathroom.
Oh no, hey, listen.
Yeah,
Why
she's
you never told me you had to leave?
What time is it?
You got triggered.
Yeah, she
Facegasm,
gotta go.
orgasm,
That's
whatever
fine, bro.
you
Like
put on
it's cool.
Instagram
Like
name is.
she can go.
So
I mean,
get out.
That frees up some space.
Don't come back.
So
guys, if you follow her IG,
y'all are simps.
I think
what a god, bro.
That's a perfect example of not being able to take the heat, having their views challenged.